We began this project about 6 years ago with just one county, which was here in Newton, and it started out as just a community project, which it still is just a community project. Our intent, per my director, was to try to dispel the stigma associated with mental illness. So we decided that let's start it with youth, because that's where it begins, and as they grow in life, they would then be able to see that it's okay to get help, starting at an early age.
IGU was designed to increase the youth awareness about high-risk behaviors and mental health issues, and to increase their willingness to seek assistance or help when they were experiencing difficulties.
Bullying, drugs, alcohol, suicide, just it's numerous things that introduce the kids to those major issues instead of hitting it on the street.
It's definitely worth it. I mean, if a child visiting and participating in this program decides not to kill themselves, it's worth it. If they gain enough courage to go and talk with somebody about some of the things that they're going through, it's worth it.
We began with a few topics, just kind of discussing a few issues or for things with the kids, the coping skills, and as it continued to grow, of course, we came back the next year, we got more demand, other counties began to hear about it. The next year we grew to 1,000, and then thereafter is when it really began to blossom and grow to where it's at today.
We always get full attendance. I mean, we never leave any kids behind. They all want to go.
Bullying and alcohol and drugs, the awareness on the effects of it is being heightened through this program. And sometimes the kids, conscious, they know it, but then bring it to the forefront. Let's talk about it, and let's really, sit down and be honest with yourself. And I believe that's the biggest impact that it's having.
It is a really good learning environment for the kids because they're relaxed and they're engaged, and they don't think of it as a talking head standing in front of them telling them, do this, don't do that, this is good, this is bad. But what we emphasize to them is that they have choices, and we're not here to tell them which choices to make, but to think about what the consequences of those choices are on their lives.
Youth nowadays, they're focused on the here and now. We share with them there is a future that you have to be prepared for as well.
Our IGU is really a result of a lot of dedication of staff, of people to the youth of Mississippi.
There's still a lot of kids, I think, in the crowds who have issues, but they're really embarrassed to deal with them. And this is an opportunity to learn without having to ask questions or being singled out.
If someone is asking me, do they need to get involved with this? Yes, by all means they need to get involved. Why wouldn't you get involved in it?
At the end of the day, the most important thing is making sure that that child is healthy, and not just physically, but mentally. I mean, they need to be able to be a productive citizen.